and the time is 6:01.
Big Brother 11 is 1 week old, everybody! Oh, so excited now to help us celebrate. We'll be chatting to comedian Rob Rouse. Oh, hang on. Hey, nice to see you here, Rob. You all right, Sausage?
Good, very well indeed. I'm enjoying the mothballs.
Get back in there.
And here to show her appreciation for fellow Aussie JJ, it's BB9 housemate Sarah.
Hello, Sarah.
Aye, aye.
Ding dong, bonzer and all that. Zig and Zag will be getting hot, but not in the tub with Anthony Hutton, everybody.
Plus, here to enlighten us on what is going on in our housemates' heads, it's psychologist Corinne Sweet.
But first, here's a recap of last night's show in 60 seconds.
What are we doing about this washing up liquid situation? Because we're almost out of hand wash.
You could use Sunshine's BBUK cream.
I don't want people to think I've got an infectious condition on my feet.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry.
Shabby.
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 She is somewhat too volatile for the house at times.
Dave. David.
Dave.
I think he's perhaps playing some kind of game.
Sunshine.
Sunshine. She's very irritating.
Why has everyone been at the Onion?
That's out of order.
I didn't know that anyone else had onions.
You acted like a Tony and said, oh, you know, you're the biggest monster in the world for taking onions.
Who would you most like to next share a bed with?
Australia. Who would you rather have a snog in the snug with?
So the housemates went from arguing to telling each other who they want to snog.
I know.
They're such a versatile
They are a
bunch.
funny old bunch, yeah, but there's only one housemate that would seem most of you want to swap saliva with. 88% of you voted him the hottest housemate on a website. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about John James, everybody. Oh, look at Checky, the filthy beast. She was properly getting into that.
She really is. It's quite frightening. Joining us to discuss the spunky hunk is Aussie ex-BB housemate Sarah Foligno and comedian Rob Rouse.
Oh, hello. And of course, we couldn't talk about Australia without some amazing racial stereotyping. We've got some Australian lager. We've got the didgeridoo, the cork hat.
Barbie.
A Barbie.
Kangaroo.
Lots of flags.
All in yours and JJ's honour. Great. There you go.
Can I have one of these?
Of course you can. Crack on. Sarah, JJ seems to be doing quite well in there. Do you think he's doing his country proud?
You know what? I think he is. I really do. Like, he's a nice guy. You know, he's fit, obviously. But, you know, I think he's been
Are you one of the 88%, Sarah?
Yeah, I'd have to say I am.
Really?
Yeah.
Does everybody fancy JJ?
Not me.
Does
I
everyone?
don't fancy him. You know, not in a. You know,
I
could
don't
admire
get it
him.
either.
Yeah.
could admire him as a man, but yeah, it's never become erotic for me.
No, yet.
Not yet,
It's
exactly,
still 12
George.
weeks
The
to
night-
go, Rob.
and the
It's
night is young.
Indeed. Should we have a little look at some classic JJ?
Yes.
Let's do that thing.
I've only got arms like knots on cotton, but...
Yeah, I live in Australia.
Leaving me out there like a stunned mullet. She's been slapped by a fish.
Is that not an offensive word here?
Skip. Just because I look like a grot. I'm a wizard. I don't eat cooking, I just eat takeaway. Flipping out, don't you? Huh?
So, stunned mullet.
Yeah.
Now, there are some things we obviously don't quite understand what he's talking about.
Yeah,
so...
I mean, stunned mullet, I mean, it's a phrase that's used so much in Australia. It's like, basically, if you're shocked or something, we would call you a stunned mullet.
Right, and I don't
the
eat
fish,
cooking.
the mullet.
Well, I don't know why the fish has got anything to do with it, but, like, we say stunned mullet. I don't think it's got anything to do with the fish, but that's, like, the phrase we
Mullet's
use.
actually a bottom feeder. I
Oh,
believe.
really?
Yeah. You tend to find mullets in harbours where it sits near the exit pipe of boats.
Oh,
when the
okay.
bilge pump pops out, the
Yeah, I
comes
don't
out
know
the
where
loo,
it
the
came
mullets
from, but...
eat it, yeah, which is probably why it looks stunned, isn't it?
Probably. It wouldn't be
My
nice,
dinner's not
would
very
it?
nice.
Rob, if you're in the house, do you think you'd be mates with JJ?
He seems...
Is he a guy's guy?
Yeah, he seems a fair enough. I think you get on with him well, too. He seems like a nice enough fella. He's a straight one down... He's a kind of relaxed, kind of Aussie guy, isn't he? Kind of laid back.
Yeah.
He's generally laid back people, Aussies. Then
You
again,
almost went into the accent there for a minute, and then you
yeah,
backed out.
I backed out, mate. We've got a real one here, so I don't need to. But you are quite laid back.
Yeah, no, we do. I mean, generally, Australians are really laid back.
And your animals have evolved pockets. That's phenomenally laid back, isn't it? That's
Got one just over
good
there.
animal
Show
just
us your
sit there,
pocket.
but there we go, look.
Oh, amazing.
he's also JJ's also been voted the second most fanciable housemate ever in Big Brother history. Ever.
I don't believe it.
The only person that beat him was Dale.
That's crazy.
Does he deserve this title?
You know what?
though?
I think he does. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, most people do look like him in Australia. You know, they're blonde and they've got really nice bodies. They're tanned and they kind of like. I bet he surfs.
I went to Australia. I was in Australia in 2004 doing a tour, and I looked exactly like that when I was over there.
Yeah.
I came back here, just went pasty and white again. Yeah.
He's not the sharpest tool in the shed, obviously,
No.
but does seem like a really lovely bloke.
Yeah, I think so.
Now, on his application form, he rated himself 10 out of 10 for ruthlessness.
Ooh.
So what's he doing in there? Do you think it is what we're seeing, or has he got secret
I don't know.
little
Like, I wouldn't
things
say
going
he's
on?
ruthless.
I
like,
think he
that
might have
kind
just
of...
put a 10 next to the 10. He was like matching it up.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yeah,
I
but-
dropped 10
They look
next
nice
to 10.
together.
Yeah.
I don't. He seems quite relaxed. I think, by comparison, there are some ruthless people in there. There are some quite stressed, tense people.
But he's not one of
I think
them.
Jovan's quite.
do
I
you
get
think
stressed watching him.
Do you think he's as dumb as he makes out then?
I think he's just kind of he's playing that. It's the early days, isn't it? He's just kind of feeling his way through, and then. So he seems, by comparison, there are people there that seem a lot more ruthless than him.
Oh, definitely.
You've got Waco Dave. That could go off at any moment, couldn't it? Big Waco Dave.
Big
What's gonna
Waco
happen
Dave,
there?
yeah.
I think some of the things that he's doing, though, I think they are a bit of a game, because I think he really wants to win this. He's come all the way from Australia just to go on Big Brother.
It's a bit much, isn't it?
Do you know what I mean? He's come a long way.
I don't know,
And he
but-
says, I don't fancy, the typical beautiful girl. And he's
really don't
flirting
think
with
he does,
Josie.
though.
And I think he's giving a lot of people out there, thinking they've got a bit of hope.
No, I think
maybe.
that whatever he said is like the truth. Like, I think he just speaks the truth and stuff. And I really do believe him when he says he doesn't like girls like Rachel and stuff that are love themselves and things like that. Like, I
And
really
how much does she love herself?
Yeah.
My goodness, I could. I mean, she's a lovely-looking girl, but goodness me, there's nothing more unattractive than someone who bangs on about how gorgeous they are.
Completely agree.
It's weird, isn't it? It's almost. I almost feel awkward watching it.
Yeah.
All right, well, listen, there's one thing that is for sure, guys. He certainly doesn't mince his words, the irony that I tripped up on that. Here's an exclusive clip of what happened when John James tried to tell Rachel a few home truths. JJ style.
I don't not like you. Do you think that?
No, I don't think you don't like me. I think that you give me some sort of look like I'm some sort of idiot or something.
I don't think that.
And it's been more than once.
Oh, I know, because you've said it to me before.
Exactly. So I just don't understand. Is that just a look that you do to everybody, or is it? Because it's not a look like. It's fair enough if you go like that. I can take that because you're only mucking around. But when you give me the full like that,
I'm
like
only
that,
messing around.
Well, it's not that I don't like you, but I don't like being looked at like that by anybody.
I'm really sorry.
Because it's not like a stare, it's like a degrading stare, like.
Oh, she's so honest when she says that. I'm really sorry, isn't she?
Yeah, what face?
Yeah.
So he seems to think honesty is the best policy. You said that most Aussies are like that. But is that the best policy in that house?
You know what? I
should
think
know.
so. You just have to be yourself and just to be honest and say what you want to say. And I think that he's honest, but not. He's not nasty. He hasn't come across as nasty at all. So I think he's doing well. He is making Australia proud. So
fantastic.
Oh, there's another Aussie over there. Just wait. Give him a big round of applause, guys. Rob and Sarah. Now it is time to welcome back Planet Zog's finest Zig and Zag, ladies and gentlemen. Taking a look back at BB6 with Anthony Hutton.
All right, lads.
Not too bad,
How's it
matey.
going?
Good. Welcome, BBLB enthusiasts. It's time for the Z Brothers to stick our furry fists down the U-bend of Big Brother's past.
Yes, from Big Brother 6. It's one man and his haircut, Anthony Hutton!
Hello, Anthony.
Hello, mate. You all right?
Hello,
Nice meeting you.
Anthony's hair. Hello, Anthony's
Whoa.
fake tan. What's it?
It's not, mate. It's real. It's really hot in Newcastle, mate. So I've been catching the rays, yeah.
All right.
Now listen,
no, that
we've
was
got
all
to
right.
talk about Big Brother 6. We knew one day we would have to. It was so very scandalous, though. When you first met your housemates, did you get the feeling that it was going to be a very sexy show?
Well,
My brother said sexy. We're not allowed to say that.
So did.
There was a
We're
lot of
not allowed to
sexy
say
people.
sexy.
Tell us, did you know? Did you know when
I
you
knew.
met them?
I knew.
Did you know?
Instantly.
Instantly, I'm a little bit rude, and there was a lot of big there was a lot of big breasts
Right.
in the house, so I knew things were going to happen.
Oh, naughty things.
Naughty things.
Now, your housemate Craig, right, became obsessed with you.
Yeah.
Have you heard from him since, and exactly how much does a restraining order cost?
No, I haven't spoken to Craig for years.
Right.
We're not friends on Facebook because I think he'd be poking us a lot like on Facebook. he'd be giving it a regular poke on Facebook. But no, I think Craig hates us. I've got no grudges against Craig, but I think he can't stand us. Like,
all right.
You haven't found him going through your bins or anything like that?
No way.
Craig, it's just going to be bottles of fake tan anyway, so...
That's all it's going to be there, mate.
Why is killing us with the fake tan banter like? I think it looks decent.
Yeah, it does.
And it's the summer.
It does. It looks exactly like fake tan.
Because you've got ginger hair, so you can't tan. You're not going to be. I think you're just jealous, like, of me decent tan.
Yeah, that's what
right,
is,
mate.
jealous.
Did you get many birds because you were on the show?
Why, aye.
What's that? Hold on a second, Anthony. Yeah. Oh, we've got to go back to studio.
Back to studio?
Yeah, we'll talk to you, Anthony Hutt and everyone, a bit later. See you in a bit.
Is he just on your heart?
I like him. He keeps it basic, but I like him. He's all good.
More from Zigzag later.
Plus, psychologist Corinne Sweet will be explaining how a housemate's mind works.
And I'll be bringing you the very latest news. See you in 4.
Hello and welcome back to Little Brother. It's 6:17 now. Yesterday we launched a campaign to get our very own Brian Bello on Mastermind. We've already got 862 followers, guys, to get to the website and show your support. But now it's time to stop living in the past, people. Here's Emma with the latest in the BBLB news.
With the upset of Dave choosing Rachel to face the public vote, the mood was tense in the house. At 3:21, Ben told Shabby that he finds it hard to read her as she's an actress. Bad idea, Ben.
You always misinterpret what I mean.
Well, maybe you should think about what you're saying, Ben. Maybe you should perceive how things are going to sound when they're coming out of your mouth.
Yes.
I never know, Shabby, whether you're acting or not, whether you're hamming it up.
Well,
that is what you
you're
said.
an actress.
I told you now was a really bad time, okay?
Fine, I'm sorry. I think you should give people the doubt of letting them explain themselves, but...
Yes, but I have a temper problem, as I explained to you, yes?
Okay, fine, sorry.
Yes, you do. After talking about nominations with Jovan at 7:25, Dave was hauled into the diary room and forced to make a public apology.
It is with great sadness that I address you today. At 1:24 p.m., in a conversation with Ben, Jovan, and Mario, I said the following. I was surprised when with Shabby. I certainly didn't vote for Shabby, and I didn't think she was going to be up. I now realize that my behavior was wrong, and I hope that you, my fellow housemates, can forgive me this indiscretion.
That's it for now, but head to the website channel4.com/Big Brother for all the latest breaking news. Now, a trio of ladies are up for nomination this week. Here's how to vote out your least favourite housemate. To evict Rachel, call 09011 323 011. To evict Shabby, call 09011 323 012. To evict Sunshine, call 09011 323 014. Calls cost 50p from a BT landline, other networks may be higher and mobiles will be considerably more. 15p from each call will be donated to charity. Voting closes in Friday's show. So you know how to vote. Don't let your favourite housemate fall at the first hurdle. Now it's back over to the props room for more from Zig and Zach.
OMG, it's Anthony Hutt and everyone. It's gonna get sexy. Right. Now listen, Big Brother 6, the hot tub, we're going to talk about it. It got quite steamy between you and Makosi.
Yep, it certainly did.
Did you or didn't you, young man?
I didn't, honest. I'd have said I'd have got loads of man points. The hot tub was a rude topic,
Yeah.
so the conversation's going to get rude.
All right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I was just wondering what on earth were you thinking?
I was just thinking boobs.
Right, no, not that. It was getting into a hot tub with those layers of fake tan. It must have been like the BP. It must have been like the BP oil slicks and that.
You're killing us with the fake tan, lads. Killing us.
Now listen, there were some mad tasks in Big Brother 6. Living in the box, being a pirate, and filling a teaspoon with tears. What was the most difficult one for you?
I thought the tasks were easy. Actually, there was one where you had to cry and.
Into the teaspoon.
Aye, that's the one. Sorry. I can't cry on cue. I've got to be really upset for us to cry.
Right.
The box challenge was hard because it lasted for about 26 hours.
Yeah.
So that was hard.
Blimey,
My box was really small, so I was like cramped up again.
For 26 hours.
Decent effort, isn't it?
Here's the thing, though. How come you're a 70s disco dancing fanatic when you weren't born until the 80s?
Well, my mum loved Saturday Night Fever. She's got something to do with it. And I don't know, them kind of disco dance moves just come so naturally.
Show us.
Do that again.
Give us some moves.
They just come so naturally.
Do it again.
Can you do
another
it?
one? Yeah.
Get on.
Go on.
Well done, lads.
Well, do you know what? It's been an absolute pleasure, if a bit sexy. It's time to say taxi for Hutton, Anthony
Taxi!
I'm trying to deal with it. My arms are too long.
They're far too long. Still get smacked in the face.
So the housemates entered the house 1 week ago, and today we've already witnessed fun, flirting, and a fight about onions. Thank God our next guest is here to make sense of it all. It's leading behavioural psychologist Corinne Sweet, everybody. Hello. Corinne, we're 8 days in. Already the cracks are starting to show.
Yes, I was going to say know your onions, but I won't say that.
Very good.
I think the main thing is that the dynamics and the psychodynamics are kicking in now, and it's a power play as to who's going to be on top in the house, and this is where it all gets very nasty and very exciting.
So Jovan's had quite a few arguments, particularly with Sunshine. We've got some examples of them at loggerheads.
I feel, I honestly feel like if she wasn't here, I would be having the ultimate time of my life, because I can't help but feel that everything she doesn't say in regards to other people when it comes to conflict is contrived. I would not want you to be removed from the house and shine. I can't call you for it. Any way, shape or form, I would have reacted the same way.
So what is it about them two? They're not gelling at all, are they?
Well, I think what's kicked off here is what's called the drama triangle, actually. It's not the Bermuda Triangle, but I think what's happened is he said it would be me. In a way, there's a mirror reflection here. Right. He got wound up by Rachel at the beginning, and he started pinpointing Sunshine. He's got very worked up because he's smelling victim. He smells that she's vulnerable. Okay. He actually would be victim, and I think in a group he'd be a bit worried.
You think he would be?
He could be. He could be. Right. So you attack her, then he's got the group on side, so he's begun to do a bit of bitching, a bit like Grace used to do. I think it was BB8. And then eventually the group will start taking Sunshine on, and we've even seen Ben taking Sunshine on, and Ben's, in my view, a bit of a sweetie.
Guy, yeah.
So then she gets very left out. She's going to get isolated. She drops to that point of the triangle. When she defends herself, it goes round and round like that.
So if she does go, how do you think Jovan's going to feel? Do you think he'll feel responsible for driving her out?
I'm not sure he's conscious of what he's doing, because it's a subconscious decision to do this. I think he'd get a minute of relief, and then he'd be worried if the heat's on him.
Now, obviously, she's kind of been ostracised a little bit from the rest of the pack. Can she turn it round now in the next couple of days?
Well, she's getting very paranoid. The clip you had with her making Ben apologise over and over and getting very hyped up. It's great when you see her singing and you see her enjoying herself.
It's not that great when she sings, if I'm honest.
Well, she needs to chill out. She needs to take a back seat and stop being so anxious.
He has been doing quite a lot of arguing and gossiping. We can obviously see it, so why can't the housemates see it?
Because it's what's called projective identification. What that means is when you've got something you're anxious about, you're worried about, you push it into somebody else, and you blame them, and you make them responsible. And actually, you know, really, it's how he feels inside. He's anxious. He sees she's anxious.
Just putting it onto her, basically.
Yeah, we all do it.
Yeah, we've all done it.
We all do it.
Absolutely.
It's very human.
Now, obviously, inevitably, after a little bit of time, the groups start to form in the house. At the moment, the housemates are saying it's the smokers and the non-smokers, but you don't really see it like
I
that,
see
right?
it much more extrovert, introvert.
Yeah.
If we look over here, there's something I
Your
prepared
amazing
earlier.
chart.
I know, I brought it with me on the bus. We have
You're right to
three main
guys.
characters here. We have Dave, who seems to be Mr. Extrovert, mouth open, in a fairly aggressive defensive mode. We have...
He's not really an extrovert, is he?
No,
He's just
he's
covering
not.
up that
I would
weird
say
manic
I would
giggling
move
the whole
him
time.
backwards more towards here. And then we've got Shabby, who's a definite alpha male or female. She's an alpha female. I think Shabby is male identified, so she's quite alpha. But I think we see him on his own a lot. Right. And we see him struggling.
Okay. So Dave has now made Rachel replace him in nominations for Friday.
Which was fascinating.
Why has he picked Rachel, though?
Because she's a threat, because she's very sexual, she's very confident, she's very out there, and I think he feels worried that what she's about, he doesn't feel comfortable with her.
And where does Jovan fit in all of this?
Jovan is way over here. He's much more on the introversion scale. You've got lots in the middle, but then you've got Jovan over here. And actually, I would put Sunshine absolutely on a par.
I'm really sorry, don't run out of time. Give her a big round of
Thank you so
applause.
That's all we've got time for today. Thanks to all of our guests. Don't miss the main show tonight on Channel 4 at 9 o'clock. And for the latest gossip, go to the website channel4.com/Big Brother.
Do join us here tomorrow night when Stacey Solomon